Most people don't realize they're playing a game they can't win. The rules were set long before they were born, and those rules weren't designed to make them rich. They were designed to keep them comfortable enough not to revolt, but busy enough not to rise. If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right, working hard, paying bills, keeping your credit score clean, yet you're still one unexpected expense away from panic, it's not because you're broken. It's because the game you're playing is rigged. And today, I'm going to show you how to stop playing it. The silent anchors. Think of your financial life like a ship. You can have the best sails, the best crew, and the wind at your back, but if you've got anchors dragging along the ocean floor, you're not going anywhere fast. These anchors don't look dangerous at first. In fact, society calls them responsible, but they quietly keep you in place year after year. Now let me show you 5 invisible anchors that keep people stuck in a game they can't win. Anchor number 1, trading hours for survival. Most people sell their hours like they're the only thing they have to offer. But here's the truth. Hours are the most expensive thing you can sell because you can never buy them back. Wealthy people flip this equation. They spend money to create time, and they spend that time building assets that keep paying them forever. Anchor number 2, comfort, entertainment, streaming marathons, weekly hobbies, constant scrolling. These aren't bad in themselves until they become your primary reward for working hard. The middle class pattern is work, escape, repeat. The wealthy pattern is work, build, enjoy. If your free time builds your future, you don't need to escape your present. Anchor number 3, debt disguised as success. Middle class debt is often shiny. New cars, remodeled kitchens, vacations on credit. They look like signs of success, but they're really chains. The wealthy use debt differently. They borrow to buy things that make them richer. Rentals, businesses, intellectual property. The test is simple. If it doesn't put money in your pocket, it's not an asset. It's an anchor. Anchor number 4, the one-day mindset. So many people tell themselves, one day I'll have time to live how I want. But one day is a moving target that never arrives. The wealthy build mini retirements into their lives. They work in seasons of focus and seasons of rest instead of waiting 40 years to finally exhale. Anchor number 5, outsourcing responsibility. The most dangerous anchor is believing someone else will fix your financial future, your job, the government, or luck. No one is coming. That's the bad news. The good news, that means you're in charge now. And when you take full control, you're no longer waiting. You're building, cutting the anchors. Breaking free doesn't require a miracle. It requires a decision to stop living by rules written for someone else's benefit. Shift from trading time to buying it. Replace comfort consumption with creative output. Use debt only for assets. Live now, not one day, and take ownership of every choice. Do this, and you're no longer just working for money. You're building a life that pays you back in time, freedom, and legacy. Call to action. Here's your first move. Pick one anchor and cut it this week. Cancel something that eats your time and use those hours to build something. Sell a liability and use the money to pay off debt or start an asset. Small cuts lead to big speed, and the moment your ship is free of anchors, the wind is already waiting to take you further than you've ever been. If you want the exact blueprint I use to go from comfortable but stuck to financial freedom, subscribe now because my next video will break it down step by step so you can start today, not one day.